Bushmaster cannons are a shared feature across a wide range of infantry fighting vehicles, from the American Bradley to the Swedish CV90 to the Israeli Namir, as well as many others. Developed by Hughes Helicopters near the end of the Cold War for the Bradley fighting vehicle, the Bushmaster was designed as a versatile weapon capable of engaging light vehicles, infantry, and even tanks or helicopters. Its success turned the gun into a benchmark and, eventually, a standard for autocannons. You'll find it on many modern combat vehicles, and today we're going to talk about the ways you can unlock its full potential. The easiest way to get acquainted with the Bushmaster is through the early M3 Bradley cavalry fighting vehicle, which is armed with the basic 25mm version of the gun. This Bradley typically faces off against mid-Cold War tanks like the Soviet T-54 and early Leopard models. The M3's arsenal includes two types of rounds, APDS and HEI-T. The M791 belt is your go-to choice against tanks, offering good penetration and ballistics even at ranges beyond 700 meters, with APDS rounds that can reliably penetrate the sides of AMX-30s, Leopards, and other Western MBTs. That said, opponents can often survive multiple hits, even to the center of the fighting compartment. You'll need to aim for the weak spots, like the rear ammo racks of the AMX-30, the KPZ-70, or various self-propelled guns. Some tanks, particularly Soviet models like the T-55, are better protected than most. When fighting those, your best bet is to hit their side armor from a perpendicular angle. If that's not possible, go for the cannon, breech, tracks, or engine to disable the vehicle. When engaging light tanks, it's important to remember that the Bushmaster has a lower rate of fire than Soviet 2A-42s or Swiss Ehrlichens. This cannon isn't about overwhelming opponents with never-ending fire. It's more of a scalpel, meant for precise and well-calculated shots. Your easiest targets are lightly armored tanks with small crew compartments, like the Mars 15 or the Object 685. Heavier IFVs and both wheeled and tracked APCs are harder to destroy specifically due to their ability to take punishment. In those cases, aim for the armament, or shoot at their center of mass to hit as many crew members and key modules as possible. The early Bradley variant lacks APF SDS rounds, but these are available on the upgraded M3A3 variant and other IFVs equipped with Bushmaster cannons. However, even these advanced rounds won't work miracles. While APF SDS shells offer slightly better penetration, the toughest opponents you might run into, high-tier MBTs like the Leopard 2 or T-80, can still survive multiple hits to their side armor. The tactics described here apply to most Bushmaster-armed IFVs, whether it's the Bradley, the British Desert Warrior, or vehicles with larger caliber versions like the 30mm Bushmaster 2 and 35mm Bushmaster 3. The latter stands out for its firepower and is found only on the Danish and Dutch CV90 35. Its 250-gram APF SDS rounds and 380-gram standard APDS shells are the most hard-hitting in the family. You also have access to API-T rounds that are packed to the brim with explosive filler, although they offer lower penetration. For the most part, differences between Bushmaster-equipped IFVs come down to platform-specific characteristics, which don't drastically change the way you use them in combat. Take the French VBCI-2, for example. Its 30mm gun is mounted in an unmanned turret, so even if an enemy projectile penetrates it, it rarely leads to an instant KO. This setup enables a more aggressive playstyle. You can hide the hull behind cover and then boldly peek out with the turret to disable enemy weapons, despite the possibility of being hit by return fire. The same tactic works on other IFVs with unmanned turrets, such as the Vilkas or Namir. Some IFVs also come with the ability to lock onto air targets. However, Bushmasters lack proximity fuse shells, relying solely on conventional HE rounds. These can still be effective against light attack aircraft and helicopters, provided you engage them at close range. Overall, Bushmaster-armed IFVs are best suited to medium-range combat. They don't have enough firepower for long-range engagements, not to mention that firing multiple shots, as Bushmasters tend to do, will quickly give your position away, and at close range, opponents have time to return fire. Russian MBTs like the T-90M and T-80BVM are especially dangerous. They're tough, with add-on armor on the sides, and can quickly swing their turret around to retaliate. Then there's the special case of tanks like the Leopard 2 that can survive your attacks simply because of their larger crew compartments. To finish them off, specifically target crew positions starting from the driver's seat in the front to the center of the hull. For Western tanks, flanking and attacking from the rear is often the most effective approach. Against Soviet and Russian tanks, it's better to take out their tracks and disable their guns first. Here's a tip specific to the CV90-30 and CV90-35. Bring 2 or even 3 different belts into battle. This way, you can quickly switch belts after running out of ammo instead of reloading from scratch, saving precious seconds. Unfortunately, for other IFVs like the VBCI-2, there's no real benefit to carrying multiple interchangeable ammo types, since switching between them doesn't save time. The Bushmaster is a versatile autocannon that rewards thoughtful, careful gameplay. At the same time, light tanks, IFVs, and other combat vehicles equipped with it can perform effectively against enemies of any era or rank. Do you enjoy using vehicles that carry this legendary American weapon? Let us know in the comments down below.